Hey everyone, it's your host Matthew, and thank you so much for tuning in to this podcast episode. If this is your first time watching or listening, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to basically just come and check out and see what we have going on. And then if this is your time back, welcome back and thank you for taking the opportunity to be on this podcast. So today we actually have a very interesting topic. Many people talk about how you can go from basically working a 9 to 5 to entrepreneur. You could quit your job and all this other stuff. But one of the things that I realize that they do not really talk about is they don't really talk about the mindset of being an entrepreneur. Now I know what you may be thinking. You may be sitting there thinking like the mindset. What is it about the mindset? And why is the mindset important? And honestly, I would personally say that the mindset is the most important thing that you need to develop when it comes to actually having your own business, especially in the digital space, because a lot of the things that we're actually doing, a lot of things that I'll actually be showing you all within the community, is the fact that when you learn the skill set of being able to market, being able to create content, and basically the skill set of media, you can basically sell whatever it is that you would like to sell, which means you can make money however you would like to make money, whenever you would like to make money. So let's go ahead and get into today's topic. We're going to be talking about three different aspects of why is it actually hard for people to actually become an engineer and to develop, I mean, not an engineer, to become an entrepreneur or a business owner and develop that mindset. So the first thing that we have is the comfort zone. Why is it that so many people love the comfort zone? And the reason being is because there's actually a scientific study that says that the brain likes to take the least path of resistance. That's the reason why when it comes to things like tying your shoe, maybe driving, maybe cooking, maybe writing your name, those things have now become habits, and your brain is able to just say, go do this, and the program runs on autopilot. And that's basically what happens with a lot of people that are in 9 to 5. I know it happened with me. They get so complacent earning the income every 2 weeks or every week, depending on where you work. But you are spending money every single day. So you should at least be thinking about how can you make money every single day. Now, actually being in the comfort zone is similar to you just really chilling at your house. When you're not going anywhere, you probably gonna hang out and play the game, or for the ladies, you just may chill and watch movies. You're basically lounging around, and when you are lounging around, you are wasting a lot of time that you could be actually utilizing to grow your business. And that leads us to the second thing, which is the reason why so many people are so comfortable actually staying at their 9 to 5 is because of the fact that they now have the feeling or the false feeling of security. They have a false feeling of security, and by having a false sense of security, they believe that they don't need to let anything go, and they need to hold on to everything, and that's not true. If you desire to grow, you're never going to be able to actually grow to your potential until you start to get rid of dead weight. And that's not just to say that this has to happen with friends. This could be family members. It can be co-workers. Dead weight is dead weight. And you do not need that, especially going on this journey to be an entrepreneur. So next we have that the issue is people not being able to develop the entrepreneurial mindset. And by not being able to adapt to the entrepreneurial mindset, This is what actually keeps people stuck, keeps people stagnant. And really what we would like to do is we would really like to get to the point to where you are able to have what's called a growth mindset and not a fixed mindset. So when you have a fixed mindset, that basically means that you're going to go by the book, everything is what it is, and whatever. But then when you end up going to the growth mindset, that's when you say, you know what? No, I haven't done this before, but I'm willing to give it a try. That's having a growth mindset. Now, the next one is facing the fear of uncertainty. Now, I'll just go ahead and be honest with y'all. Like, starting this business, creating these courses, you know, being around all these different people that have these opinions about you, that can actually really cause you to have that anxiety or have that feeling of uncertainty. But it's not necessarily your thoughts that are having that thought, is more so the thoughts that you have deep down. So from when you were younger, someone may have told you that, hey, money isn't everything, or money is the root of all evil, or some other specific phrase about money, and that has caused you to now to have this sense of uncertainty or unknown, or being afraid of the uncertainty or the unknown. When in reality, the only thing that could really happen is you can either succeed or you can just end up in the same spot that you're in right now. But at least you can say that you tried. That's one thing, you can at least say that you tried. Now, before I actually close this podcast off, I would actually like to leave you with 3 tips on how you can start shifting from the employee mindset to the entrepreneur mindset. So first, you have to start before you leap, which means take the jump, take the step. You have to do that, because if you don't, that holds other things up in the process. So basically, for number 2, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you have a very good safety net. It's important that you have a safety net, because I remember when I first quit my job, I didn't necessarily think about the fact that I still had bills that were coming in and that were going to be due. So you want to make sure that you do put some money aside. I'm not saying put all of it aside, but you do need to have a pretty good safety net. Now, number 3 is a big one, and many people, I believe because they have in the past not been very receptive to certain people, but you have to start building your own network. You have to start building your own network. And by building your own network, that means that you're putting yourself in an environment that while you're in this environment, you are able to collaborate, you are able to learn from, you are able to be mentored by, you are able to learn new things, and that is possible for it to happen. That is possible for you to start having a network of friends that enjoy doing the things that you do. And that's really ultimately where we would like to get to. So remember to leap before you, or start before you leap, create financial stability, and building your network. So thank you once again for actually tuning in.